Darn, I had a video recorded and then my alarm went off. So the video stopped and I got to start over, but I'll try to make it quick. As always, you can always watch videos at a faster speed so that you save time. That's what I always do. Today, I wanted to talk about masculinity and some things that I'm learning in my own life that could be beneficial to another person. I didn't have a dad growing up past high school, so I've been trying to figure shit out on my own. And it's not always the best. It's not the best way to do things. But if you believe in God, then, you have the best father you could ask for. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about masculinity. And before I do, I want to talk about something. If you're a guy, what goes through your mind when you see a fit, friendly, feminine woman, in a dress and, and say she's just walking with grace? Something deep inside of every guy, there's like a biological thing. You're just attracted to femininity, and that's okay. I am. I love feminine women. There was a time in my life where I just was confused. I didn't know what femininity looked like so much. I mean, I did and I didn't. Anyways, so for that example, what goes through your mind when you see that beautiful girl in a dress and just doing feminine like things? Like there's a deep inside attraction, at least for me. And so lately I've had this new idea. That's not the best way to put it, but since I've been on this Nofap journey, so many things have changed. I've asked God to take women off the throne of my heart. I've asked God to give me wisdom and strength. I asked God to give me my deep voice back. And I think that prayer was answered. So, so I had this message about 3 days ago, and it said, Thomas, you need to let go of everything from your youth. You need to make space now for a new season of life. And for an example, I'll give you, I really liked riding my one wheel. If you ever heard about a one wheel, it's like an electric skateboard thing. I would hop on it and go around the lake, listening to some music, zipping around, cruising around, and it was just something I really enjoyed. And that was one of the thoughts that came to me is it's time to let this go. This was something I did when I was a kid. I would skateboard and stuff. You need to let this go. Not that it's a bad thing, and I do appreciate that these are things that I like, and I liked at one point, I loved, but, there's a scripture that says, when I was a child, I spoke like a child, I did things like a child. I'm going to butcher the scripture a little bit, but when I grow up and become a man, I put all those things away, and I start becoming a man, okay? And so I went through my closet with a bunch of bags and started just throwing in a bunch of things that just weren't matching with a 32-year-old man. I was still holding on to, I had like t-shirts of things, of shows, books that I enjoyed as a kid. And this very clear message came to me. You can't make room for this. This is the past. It's time to embrace this new season. And that might not seem like a big deal, but that's the thing about NoFap. If it's going to be like piece by piece, new things are going to come to you, and they're not always going to make sense. But if you listen to your instincts, you listen to God, it's like He's going to chip away at flaws inside of you to make you stronger, to make you more like the man that He made you to be. And I don't know, once I got rid of all those things, I'm still waiting to sell that skateboard thing. It's kind of expensive, and so people are really lowballing me on it, and I'm probably gonna lose some money on it, and that's okay. But I had that idea that I needed to make room. I needed to get rid of the old and make room for the new. And so my advice to you is there anything, say you're a grown man like me with a beard, is there anything in your life that you're holding on to from your youth? And maybe you're not led to get rid of this stuff. That's fine. But I just challenge you, if there are things, have like a It's okay to like what you like, but have like a deep meaning, clean cleansing, you know? Be like just like almost like a ceremony. Just be like, yeah, okay, it's going to Goodwill. It's going to the, Salvation Army. I'm letting this go. I'm letting this go. And I think deep inside, when you let go of those things, you're just unlocking a little more masculinity, and you're just unlocking a little more every single day. And the same thing goes when when you face your fears. When you face your fears, you're unlocking a little more courage. When you take risks, educated risks, you're gonna unlock more opportunities. So I'm probably late to the game. I'm 32, but I wanted to share this anyways for anybody that might just, see value in this, and maybe it inspires them and it gets something spinning in their head. You have to get on Nofap. You needed to be on Nofap 3 months ago. This this is one of the most powerful things just for raw masculinity, because I don't know how the science works. I don't claim to be an expert, but all I know is I have crazy energy. I'm changing like psychologically, physically every single day. I have new ideas every single day. I have just this guidance, this voice that tells me next thing I need to do, next thing you need to do to get better, to get better. And if you listen, you will get better and you will become stronger. And with that being said, I will end this video. I wanted to throw in a couple more things, but we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.